This webinar is for promoting the batch 5. That is a live batch, but you will be having the recorded sessions after the live so that you can refer them later for revision. So with the Bhavanam C2C, our team presents the fundamentals of engineering exam course, and our tutors are Mr. Madhav, he is there with us in the session, and Mr. Manidhar and myself, Chandravardhan. So for any queries later, you can contact the numbers, website, as well as that we have Instagram pages, and you can mail to us. Okay, coming to the topic, what is FE exam? So anyone knows what is FE? Why you are writing FE?
Fundamental engineering.
That's good. So why should we write it? What are the benefits? Okay,
Job purpose.
job purpose. Yes, it will increase your percentage of possibility of getting jobs. And why should we write exam and how to craft a FE? So obviously we have to know the syllabus, we have to prepare it, practice it, do the mistakes, correct the mistakes, learn from the mistakes, and then attend the exam. And coming to the next thing, which mentor to choose? Obviously, you can do the self-preparation if you have proper guidance. If you want the guidance from a well institute, there are many institutes again. Among them, we are Barnum C2C. And then if you do all the things perfectly, you can crack the exam without fail. So let's see the things one by one. What is FE exam? Why should we crack it? What are the benefits? And how to crack it effectively, how to plan it, and then which sources we can depend on. Yes. So what is FE exam? It is a first of two examinations. Remember, actually the main intention was to get the PE license. So it is of two stages. The first stage is we have to cross this FE exam. We have to pass this. So it is first of two examinations conducted by NCEES. So what is NCEES? It's an US agency that is National Council for Examiners for Engineering and Surveying. That engineers must pass in order to be licensed for professional engineer in the United States. So buddies, do you have any friends or seniors who are working as PE? Anyone? Anyone in the webinar? Have you heard about it?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so what did you hear? You can say whatever you have known, just like a summary or a brief.
So about PE,
Yeah, about the person who got the PE. Yeah.
like I have colleagues they are PE
Mm-hmm.
and SC.
Acha, that's
Usually in,
great.
yeah, like in USA to like sign any drawing, you need the
Mm-hmm.
license in the respective state. So for that
Okay.
you have to pass PE, but before that, like we have to pass FE, and after that you have to meet the experience criteria as per the state.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
then you are
Good.
eligible to take the PE.
So I think the professional life for PE is like much better than the normal private jobs, I guess. It's like almost government jobs. I hope so, right?
Yeah, like even it is private or government, still
Yeah.
to sign the drawing what you did like for your work, you need
Yeah.
PE.
That's great. So it's like we get tremendous power to approve the drawings. So yeah, so if you crack the FE, first thing is that it demonstrates that you have the commitment to the engineering profession, and it will show you that you have the willingness to meet the professional standards.
Okay.
Because of this commitment,
हाँ वो बढ़िया है
the recruiter
ड्राइवर
can know that
ड्राइवर
yeah,
चल चल बैठ
you are committed to the subject.
बैठ बैठ हम लोग
And it exam covers the fundamental engineering concepts. Obviously, if you cover this FE exam, if you pass this, definitely your technical knowledge will be enhanced and you will be more confident in you performing your jobs. And this is the first step to become the licensed PE in the US and qualifying this exam. It, so after some of us might be having doubt that if I pass FE, do we have any benefit or should I wait to get the experience and then I have to write the PE exam and then get the PE license and then I will be benefited? No. Even after passing the FE, without going to the second stage, you will get a license certification that is EIT, Engineer in Training Certification, which will be helpful for you during the job searches. So here the FE exam, it is computer-based exam. And as I said, the administrator is NCEES. And it generally test your, analytical reasoning, quantitative reasoning, and discipline-specific subjects. The main technically, they will check your subject knowledge, which they will combine the questions, adding some analytical concepts with the questions. So purpose is mainly to get the professional licensure. These are like the history of the agency that is conducting the exam, and the duration will be 6 hours. And coming to the score range of FE, once you will pass, you will be having the score sheet has only passed. They will not let you know whether you're the first ranker or second ranker. It's not needed, and they will not give any information. They will say you are just passed. And if you have failed, they will give one sheet, diagnostic sheet, where you can know your weaknesses and strengths, and you can plan your re-preparation for the exam. So here we have given the web link. I will show you in the further slides how to register for the exam. As we have seen, qualifying the FE will give you EIT certification. What is the benefit if you get this certificate? Do we have any benefits? Obviously, we will be having industry recognition for sure. If there are 10 participants for a company, definitely the one with the EIT will be given the priority. So it demonstrates your competence in fundamental engineering concepts. So whoever the recruiter has called you for interview, he need not waste time in asking you many questions. Once you show him that you have got EIT, then he will be assured that yes, this guy knows the basic things, that are basic fundamentals. So we can recruit him without any taking the load of testing his knowledge. And it enhances your job prospects, or obviously the salary potential will be increased compared to others. So it opens doors to career advancement, and it is like gateway to get to the PE exam. You can see we have shown you some screenshots of the job openings. You can see here EAT certification or PE license is preferred for one job. You can see there are two more examples here. EIT designation is preferred. Registered PE in the state of there are plenty of the examples where you can see EIT or PE is being given importance in recruitment. So with the team, we have our friends, Mr. Manidhar and Madhav. So Mr. Manidhar, are you here with us?
Yes, I am available.
Yeah, I will request you to please share your, the success story of getting EIT and the further benefits of it.
Sure, definitely. So,
And
in the first place, I'd like to congratulate you guys that you are trying to take your first step for FE exam as your process of career path. So, for me, one of my friends he suggested me to go with FE exam because he was here in United States almost close to a decade. He understands the importance of FE exam, and while doing my masters, he encouraged me to get my FE exam done. And as a process, or while I was undergoing my master's program, I gave many interviews, but maximum of them they came up with the subject line called EIT is a must thing. And just because I don't have a FE exam cleared by that time, I missed many of the opportunities. But by the time I got my FE in hands, the opportunity was no more. So that's better if you have this FE in your hand ready, so that if any of the opportunities that is trying to hit your or if it is trying to knock your doors, then you should be readily available to take it up. If not, at least after getting into the job, if you have a fee in your hands, then it will be such a benefit to upgrade yourself to the next level. And not only that, my first job in the United States was just because of the FE exam. Without that FE exam clearance, and I can say that it might be a little hard for me to get placed in the first job. Not only that, I understand the importance of PE license, whatnot. Of course, for example, just to give you a brief idea about PE, how it works is that many of the candidates outside they do not have PE license, but they do have the contracting ability. Like they are willing to do work outside, but they do not have PE license with them. Without PE license, it is very hard to establish a company on your own name. For that sake, in order to establish a company, PE is like the most advantageous thing in order to get your approval done easily, because without having the PE license, it is hard to acknowledge yourself or hard to prove yourself to the government that you are compatible to go with construction work outside. So that's one thing triggers us to get into a fee or PE. And most importantly, the pay range for a PE guy and the guy with the same experience, it's gonna be like more than 20 grand. On top of everything, as one of our friends said in today's webinar, a person with PE license, he will be eligible to do or stamp on respective drawings. And here is the magical number. For every drawing that you do, probably you will be earning 3k to 5k, or for every site that you do, you will be earning 3k to 5k just approving the drawings. But in order to approve the drawings, you should be able to understand what's hidden in it. So of course, you will be getting many sort of benefits for that, and I'm getting few benefits for the FE clearance. And also there is a misconception or a misunderstanding that we can give our PE exam after getting certain experience next to FE clearance. It's not the case. If you clear your FE exam today, you can give your PE exam very next day if you're ready for it. We need not to wait for 3 hours. I mean 3 years, unless and until state demands for it. But some of the states, they allow you to take the exam very next day after your FE clearance. That depends from state to state again, but experience is mandatory in order to get your license in your hands, but not for giving PE exam. So I hope this is clear for everyone who is thinking that experience is must in order to give the PE exam. So that's how. Definitely, there will be some sort of good benefits for each and every individual if you clear a FE exam, and you guys might be seeing the benefit of FE exam, and that's one good reason which might lead you to be here in today's webinar.
Thank you, Maradas. Yeah, thanks a lot for giving your insights, and thanks for giving the clearing the misconception that experience is must for FE, PE. And I request Mr. Madhav, our friend, our teammate. So, Madhav, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Thanks, Madhav. Yeah.
So thank you, Vardhanana, for giving me this opportunity.
My
I
pleasure.
think Manidhar Anna already cleared everything, whichever misconceptions, and gave a wider perspective about FE and PE. So yeah, initially in my job search, I was bit backward. My resumes got rejected. A few candidate, like few recruiters asked me about having, do you have any EIT for internships also. So after that, clearing my EIT, at that point of time when I'm started preparing for my, so at that point when I'm started my preparation for my PE, sorry, for my FE, unfortunate thing is that there is no platform such as like Bhavanam C2C, which providing classes for low rate and very good content and organized content. But fortunate thing is a few of very good friends and persons who guide me to crack my FE. One of such guy is manager, and I'm again thanking him for helping me at that point of time. And yeah, after clearing my FE, I'm confident enough. Like I got many calls from recruiters, but based on some college, like university regulations and all, I skipped few of them. But now, before completion of my master's itself, I'm in my last semester. In my third semester itself, I cracked two jobs. I have two jobs in my hand without like passing my actual master's degree also. So I suggest students who are in their first semester or two, definitely recommend FE exam to crack itself when they are in college or in their then university while studying their masters. So it will it will open many doors for their um, career, and they can easily choose which one they want. Like some of guys have definite interest in structures, but according to their course, they might have been restricted to going for construction or some water resources or transportation. But if you have the FE in your hand, even if you are not aligned with the structure subject or any job role which you are dreaming of, you can easily jump into that field and you can excel in that field without any issues. So I recommend students who are in their masters itself, going for FE, or even who students who are not aware of when they are in their masters. I would prefer whoever joined their jobs in, or they are in the initial stages of their career, definitely go for FE, and after cracking the FE, then start preparing for the PE2. So, and thank you once again, Anna, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Mother. Thanks that you have given recommendations to the participants that we can, give exam for FE even before completing your masters and how it is beneficial. So, guys, if you join our team, our Bhavanam C2C Institute, so apart from the technical subjects, you'll be having the backup support from us in your career, personal career. Yeah. So, going further, just a minute. Yeah.
Um,
Yes, miss. Yes, please.
all right. I'd like to let the participants one thing here. There is one other candidate in the participants list of participants. He is Mr. Sangameshwar. He recently cleared his exam. So end of the session, we will be getting some tips from him how he did his FE exam, and not only that, why he took FE exam. He gonna let you know and what made him motivated and few things like that. We're gonna listen him through his words so that you will be understanding the exact timeline or how much time it will take for an individual to undergo the process of FE preparation. Whatever benefits that he gonna give you, you can pen them down and you can follow them. All right, you can proceed with your
Okay.
presentation,
Yeah,
Vardhan.
yeah.
Go ahead,
Thank you.
please.
Thank you. So, yes. So, you have heard about our insights. So, yes, you guys have attended this webinar with the intention that you have to pass FE. So, how to do it? Obviously, everything, whatever target, whatever goal you have in your life, must be through some plan, through some procedure, through some steps. So, here, the first thing is you have to check your eligibility. State-wise, the eligibility varies. So, we have the website. In the website, we'll check the eligibilities and then go ahead for the registration. uh, After registration, you can schedule the exam. The scheduling exam also, it's not a simple, like it's a simple thing, but apply some of your brains like when can I schedule the exam so that I'll get some time, I'll be free for revision, so and so, and then start preparing for the exam. So preparation again, it follows some strategies like skipping the bigger subjects with less weightage, the smaller subjects with higher weightage, so and so. We'll explain them clearly, and then attending the exam. During the exam, how to attend the paper, which questions to attend first, which questions have to be neglected. We have to take care of that. And then getting the result is not done. You have to analyze the result. If you are succeeded, that's good. You can proceed in your career, guide your juniors, so and so. If you have failed, you have to analyze the diagnostic sheet. We'll share you the screenshot and then you can plan again and then reschedule the exam and repeat the flow chart until you reach this success. So the NCES has given the plenty of websites, links so that it will guide you. Excuse me. So the first link, which you can see through the presentation, PPT, when you click that, it will give you the exam guide. If you open this, it will let you know the paper pattern, the time available, the syllabus, etc. You can read this PDF through the website. And then, so checking the eligibility, as I said, it varies and is determined by each state licensing board. And you can click here to check the eligibility. And for example, I have shown you the Texas board criteria for eligibility. You can see the websites here. If you go to the link I have mentioned, the link looks like this. The display is like the different states are displayed here. You can click the so and so board for checking your eligibility. When you check this, you'll get again the sublinks. Go to the sublinks. Then they will mention what are the different possible eligibilities. So our students, our the participants have asked the multiple doubts, and I request Mr. Manidhar. So can you please summarize this about the eligibility of students coming from India or other countries, the certifications they need to submit before applying for FE?
Definitely. I
Thank
will
you.
take the privilege to let everyone know here, but
Okay.
so all the states do not mandate for your certification or the documentation process. When I say about documentation process, so our bachelor degree should be ABET accredited. It means that it has to be United States certified. For that,
Yeah.
all the states do not mandate before your FE exam. If the state that you are residing in, if it mandates for your bachelor's degree to be accredited, then that's wise to avoid at this point of time because it's going to consume around 5 to 6 months of period. The reason behind is this because we have to transfer our certificates or we have to mail our certificates, bachelor degree certificates from our university to NCES both. So that mailing process it gonna take some time, and after that NCS has to evaluate your certificate. So it gonna take some sort of good time. So if your state permits you without any sort of pre-documentation stuff, then you can do that stuff. If not, try to go with the adjacent state where they do not ask you for any sort of documentation in the first place. If you decide to give the exam in your own state where it demands for documentation stuff, then you got to wait for you have to undergo the process of getting your certificates accredited, from where you have to send your bachelor's document, as I said before. Also, when it comes to the eligibility criteria, the thing is that let us put it this way: the eligibility criteria for PE, not for FE. Let us put it this way: for PE, because in order to get your PE license with your master's degree in civil engineering or related to civil engineering field, so master's in civil engineering field plus 3 years of experience with a PE and PE exam clearance is good for you to get PE license. For example, if you do not have any master's degree in civil engineering, but yet you are trying to give your FE exam based upon your bachelor's degree, then the thing is, with your FE clearance, you need 4 years of experience instead of 3 years of experience. So you require 4 years of experience if you are trying to accompany that 4 years of experience with bachelor's degree. That's how it is. Either it is master's degree plus 3 years or else bachelor's degree in civil engineering plus 4 years under PE. If there is one other scenario, like though you do not have any bachelor's and master's related to civil engineering, but yet you are eligible to give the exam. But the thing is, you require 6 years of experience under a PE, and in addition to that, we got to clear FE and PE as usual, just like the other two categories. So that's the eligibility criteria to get our PE license in hand. So eventually you will get it sooner or later with the documentation stuff before or after. That should not be a big deal, but that's wise to avoid documentation in the first place before giving your FE exam because it's gonna eat away your mind and time. So after getting your FE exam, you can leisurely work on it. It should not be a big headache for you after that point of time. That's what I'd like to say.
Thank you, Marida. Thank you.
Welcome.
So yeah, so guys, who are gonna give the FE exam? Our team will be there till the last process of you know uh, applying for the FE. Whatever the doubts, the difficulties you may face, you can contact the team or even us, the main tutors. Will help you to ultimately book your slots for the exam. And if you have further more doubts, you can text here in your chat box. We'll discuss it at the end of the session. So this is all about the eligibility. So as we came to know, we need not to worry about the submission of documents right before the exam. We'll be having the freedom to do it later. And coming to the registration, so you review your licensing board approvals first, and then go ahead for the registration. Here we have given the link, and the amount for registering is $225. If some of us are specially able and some of us may have some health issues, so there are some accommodations possible for special needs. And after the registration, you will get an authorization notice that you have scheduled your exam for the so and so center before the exam, which you have to carry for the exam. So if you want to see the login page, the login page looks like this from the NCES side. You can go ahead and proceed for login. Again, this entire login things, etc., everything will be guided by the team. When you go ahead for the registration, everything will be like it will be guiding you the next pages directly. And coming to the scheduling the exam, choose a convenient test center, obviously, and the convenience date. Check the holidays. Check the holidays for your universities or for your job. And for test centers outside the United States, yes, if the NCES has given some options to write the exam even outside the US. Check here. I hope it's not, we don't have any option for India, but we have options in Australia and Dubai. So there is a refund of fee if you cancel the exam. Yes, there is a refund, definitely, but it has some terms and conditions. Also, we can reschedule the exam if you feel like, no, I'm not yet ready for the exam. I would like to take 2 to 3 months, much more. You can reschedule them. The cancellation or the rescheduling charges are $50. So it will, and it has to be done 48 hours before the exam schedule time. So at least 2 days before, you can either cancel or you can reschedule, so that at least you can save the $225 minus $50 amount of money. If at all you are delayed like 2 days, if you want to do it, you cannot get the money back. You have to pay all the money again. So for scheduling the exam, the exam will be conducted in 4 slots, like in 4 quarters of an year. So if either you can apply in the first slot or in the second quarter or third or fourth. So our suggestion, obviously, it's a common sense, like take the exam after the long weekend so that you get plenty of time free from your busy work life, study life, etc., and revise for 2 days and then give the exam. Like it's like suggestion for here, like July 4th, September 2nd, we have the holidays before those things. July 4th is a Independence Day, 2nd is a Labor Day. And we have the thing here, warning here, 1 time per testing window. This is each testing window. We can write only 1 time and not more than 3 times during a 12-month period. So in an year, you will be having only three times possibility to attend this exam. And second condition is in each slot, you can write only 1 time. So plan it accordingly. That is all about registration and scheduling the date. Coming to preparation of the exam. So first thing first. First, you must know what is there in the syllabus. How big is the syllabus? How easy is the syllabus or how tough it is? You have to see. After seeing the syllabus, you have to know the paper pattern. Is it objective type? Is it subjective? Do you have the, lengthy calculations? Do you have any match the following questions, fill the blanks questions? You have to know about the syllabus and paper pattern. After knowing that, collect the best resources. There are plenty of resources on the online, even the YouTube is having the most of, not especially for FE, they have like the general topics for FE subjects. There are many online books like Linderberg, Mr. Islam, Iqbal. They're very much helpful for practicing for FE. And then seeing the syllabus, coming to know the resources, knowing your weaknesses, make a plan, make a strategy. And the most important thing is we are giving the notes. The online sources have the notes, have the videos. You have to gather the knowledge. After gathering that, the people will fail when they fail in practicing, when they fail in doing the mock revisions. Gathering the knowledge is like 20%, practice is like around 40%. And doing the mock revision, the live revision of the mock test, you have to do at least 3 mock tests, which our institute has given. We have framed very structured mock tests. You can attempt them at the end of the subjects. So after that, you can go ahead for the exam. So as we always say, practice like you have never won in the life, but perform like you have never lost in your past. So going further, let's know what is there for the FE. What is the syllabus? The syllabus for the civil engineers have the 14 subjects. The 14 subjects, you do not to panic. Each subject has only the fundamental topics. If you see the maths, we have the basic integration, the basic differentiation, the basic math, and ethics and professional practice, statics, dynamics, fluid mechanics, so on. So you need not to worry. Each and everything is being taught by us very clearly for you. You can see the pie chart here, the distribution of each subject and their weightage. There are some subjects like geotechnical, that is 10% of entire marks. Structural engineering is like 10%, the entire is of 110 marks. Water resources is like 10%. So seeing this pie chart, seeing this weightage, you have to plan your subjects. Like you have to spare more time for the subjects with higher weightage like geotech, structural. And then if you don't have time, you can spare less time. You can refer our notes as a quick revision. You can cover up these topics. So the first 14 subjects are here. Going further, excuse me. So exam pattern. Okay, you came to know that there are 14 subjects. It has so and so weightage. What about the exam pattern? The exam pattern is like we will be awarded with 6 hours of time, and these 6 hours include the tutorial, the time for reading the tutorial, and the time for break. Including all these things, gross we have 6 hours. And out of these 6 hours, for the tutorial, you will be having the 8 minutes, and for the break, you will be getting around 25 minutes after the first session. The exam will be like the morning and afternoon session. It's like 6 hours, so you can take the break for 25 minutes. So on a net basis, we'll be having around 5 hours, 20 minutes. Okay, that's well and good. It's a plenty of time to think and answer the questions. So how many number of questions are there? We will be having 110 questions. And all the 110 questions will be like multiple choice questions. If you analyze your brain like, okay, I have 110 questions, so what in 5 hours, 20 minutes, I have to answer them. On an average, you'll get like around 2 to 3 minutes. So the questions they will frame accordingly that they will not take obviously more than 3 minutes. Even there will be some theoretical questions like you can answer them in 60 seconds or even 80 seconds or so. The question type, mostly they will be like multiple choice format, but there can be possibility that they may ask you like the multiple correct answers, like out of A, B, C, D, there might be A and B, both are correct. They may ask you to pick up the both correct answers or 3 correct answers, or they may ask you just to point and click, or they may ask you to drag and drop the correct figure in the blank, or they may directly ask you to fill in the blanks with the keyboard, the correct value of a numerical they have asked. So this test centers is a computer-based test, that is CBT. So that's why you guys must have some practice well before attending the exam. So coming to the resources, as the NCES itself has its own reference handbook. We call it as NCES handbook. So is it available with us? Can we take it in the exam? You cannot take the printout copy of the handbook, but you will be given the soft copy available in your desktop on which you are attending the exam. So you can open this handbook on the desktop. So you need not to panic also. This FE exam is like an open book test. You must be aware. If you are aware that how to use this FE handbook, it will be helpful for you to crack the exam. Not like you cannot 100% rely on handbook, like 50 to 60, 70% based on the paper setter. We can get most of the answers from handbook. I will show you how the handbooks looks like. It's like around 500 pages. Out of them, let us see it directly. Just a minute. Yeah, here is the handbook. You can see the handbooks looks like this. The same thing you can see during the exam. The first page looks like so. This is the version, like the iPhone version changes with time to time. the handbook version changes. The latest is 10.4. You can download it from the website or you can contact the team. It is there in our website also as a free version, as a free PDF. So if you see, entire thing, whatever it is needed for handbook, like the mechanics of materials for civil engineering, statics, dynamics, mathematics, all the content is given there. If you see the content, they have given the helpful data for you, like prefixes, what is milli, what is micro, the conversion factors from one unit to other unit, and coming to the technical subjects, the entire thing. You can see entire thing is already given. Only thing is that you must be having some practice of searching the keywords. So what can I type in the search so that I will get that particular page directly. So searching some keywords also needs some preparation during the notes, during the our sessions. We will be time to time giving the keywords for so and so difficult topics. So this is all about the handbook. What about the other books, review books and study guides? There are some books like Michael R. Lindenberg, Mr. Islam and Iqbal. These three books are more than enough. And you need to worry to do these three also. If you follow our notes, we have referred all the three books. More than this, we have our personal experiences, personal knowledge. So we have referred a lot and we made our notes. If you follow our notes, that is more than enough. For example, I will show you the sample notes here. This is the sample notes of our team. So you can see the structural engineering. We will let you know what is the syllabus involved here. And you can see how the subject is being split. It's like split into structural analysis and design. And what are the things, what are the summary? So what are the things we can learn? So everything is like pictorial. We have given time to time tips and tricks for easily cracking the exam. Yeah. And so we have our teachings are like, apart from giving the theoretical bookish knowledge, we definitely use some practical touch to the syllabus, apart from giving the importance on just cracking the marks, like scoring the things. Yes. Coming to the courses and the practice exams, we have definitely platforms like Bhavanam C2C, PPI, School of PE, and many other YouTube channels. Not many other YouTube channels, exclusively for FE, I think only 2 to 3 are there. Yeah. And you can even use university resources, study groups, so and so. So you can, yeah, that's the thing. And preparation plan, find out the time you got before the exam. Generally, it will take 3 to 4 months at max. If you join our the team, we'll take 3 to 3.5 months for covering the syllabus based on the team speed, the pace they can catch up our teachings, and then you will be left with 15 days to revise the things, to practice the mock. So please split the time for preparation and revision. So preparation is for gathering the knowledge, understanding the things, making the things clear, and then you must assign some time for revision. Without revision, it's gonna never happen. So assign days for each subject based on the weightage we have shown you. Give more days for your weaker subjects, obviously, and take suggestions from EIT, the friends, seniors. We are always there with you. And the success funda is simple: read, practice, revise, and repeat. The other thing. So always prepare in hand to hand with the syllabus. Yes, this is the main thing. No matter whatever you are preparing, which subject you are preparing, always keep the printout copy of syllabus with you, hand to hand. So always make sure whether whatever you are preparing is there in the syllabus or you are wasting time in understanding the things. So practice sufficient numericals. So there will be like 60% numericals, 40% theoretical. We cannot confine that, yes, this is the exact weightage. It can be 50-50 or more than that. So please practice more and more numericals with approved calculator. Yes, we will be allowed to carry the scientific calculators during the exam. So we need not to panic again. It's an open book test and we are allowed with calculator. Even though they give numericals, we can do them easily without worrying. So coming to the calculator. So the FE, the NCES, the test centers allows you not all the calculators you want. They will allow you only some specific type of calculators here. You can see the Casio, the HP, and the Texas Instruments. So these three type of scientific calculators are allowed, and you must be thoroughly practiced to use these calculators. You have any freedom to use any of them. In our teachings, I am using Casio. Our friend Manidhar is using Texas. So another tutor is giving HP. So we are covering the practice on all the three calculators, and our friend Mr. Manidhar has even the YouTube channel where he has given the guidance of how to use the three types of calculators. So you can refer these YouTube links and you can make the things practiced. And what to bring on exam day? Obviously, you have to carry your ID card and the confirmation email that you get with the name, center, so and so, and then calculator. So, and the thing to be noticed here, the ID must be having the name same as your registration copy. And then no personal items is allowed. If at all you have to carry some things, they will provide the lockers. As we said, we have the break of 25 minutes. And if you want some emergency additional breaks, they can be obtained. Or now writing the exam, since it is a 5 hours, 20 minutes, or 6 hours exam, maintain some healthy snacks like energy bar or so and so. Analyzing the result, it is a scaling scoring system. The raw scores are converted to scalar scores. I will show you. The passing score, there is no ideal passing score. It's not like for 110 questions, how many questions should you pass? It depends on the batch with which you have written the exam. So based on normalization, they will decide the scoring percentage. It is not fixed. And the result will be available within 7 to 10 days. So what to do if you did not pass? Just analyze, reschedule, and plan accordingly. Here you can see how the reports looks like. If you have passed the exam, you will simply get the thing, just passed. There is no other data here, nothing. It's just like the additional information about the NCES website. If you see, when you fail in the exam, this is the diagnostic chart here. So the chart looks like this. And if you fail, you can see the chart. This dotted line is the average, and the that are mentioned here, that your performance of score compared to the average score. So in some of the subjects he have performed very well, but in some of the subjects he's performed under the average. And some of the subjects he's almost near to average level, so he need not to worry about these green subjects. So he has to worry about the blue and orange subjects, and he has to revise them carefully for the next attempt. And which mentor to choose for FE exam? So to be frank, you can do it self-made. You can refer some books, but you have to do some extra efforts. You have to make your own notes. Even though you refer many textbooks, there must be your self notes so that your brain gets accustomed to one copy. Collect multiple data, but keep all the data in your handwritten notes so that easy for you to recall the things. Practice the numericals if you're self-made. Make the plan, and if you want, you can refer YouTube videos. But why we suggest don't go for this self-made? We suggest to go for the second step, that is relying on some institutes. Why? So you guys might be doing some part-time jobs. You might be studying, completing your masters. You might be the family person, so take care of the family things. So your mind will be split into many other paths. But if you want to crack it FE at right after 3 months or 4 months, you better take some guidance. So with the guided preparation, definitely you'll crack it without hurdles. So that's the thing. Coming further, okay, as I said, there are many institutes, but why Bhanam CTC? You may ask us, why should we opt rather than the other institutes? So the professionals, our friends, Manidhar and Madhav, they already got EIT certification. They are about to crack the PE. And myself, I'm working from India. I did my master's from IIT Madras in structural engineering. So I have good grip over the subjects. So you need not to worry about the content we teach or the doubts you can get clarified. You can assure 100% with that. We are the subject experts, and we cracked the competitive exams in India. Like Indian population, if you crack some subject, it means that yes, we might be worthy persons. And coming to the notes, presentations, and content we make, they are like top notch. Again, if you see our hand notes from already the students who are there, who have joined, it's like top notch. The efforts we have made, we can, I think we call you guys won't get it in other options. And then next thing is, so we'll be available for the students through the WhatsApp groups. Even after the session, if you have some issue, you can WhatsApp screenshot the question you have, we can solve it. And the fee structure compared to the other institutes, it's very less. It's like around $300, whereas the most running institutes for FE are charging around $1,000 to $1,200. And coming to the language freedom, yes, I am from Telugu states. Our friends are from Telugu states. I know Tamil, we know Hindi, but predominantly we teach in English so that it will not be any issue for the students from all over. So it will be in English mostly. But personally, if you have doubts from difficulty in Hindi or Telugu or Tamil, you can contact us. Yes, so we're gonna start the batch 5. We have successfully completed the 4 batches. The 4th batch is left with 1 subject, so it will be completed in the upcoming week. After that, we're gonna start the batch 5 from April 1st. So we recommend you guys hurry up, go ahead for the registration. It is just $300 compared to other institutes. You can go for registration, and we have the coupon code here. It will be $350. For the batch 5, we have made it $300. So for registration, you can see the website looks like this. So if you click the page in the presentation, home page looks like this. If you scroll down, you will get the option for getting the fundamental of engineering batch 5. So get this course. So if you scroll the things, you will get the details about the instructors, V3. And then since I'm doing the webinar from India, the rates are like in Indian currency. Yeah, but if you open it, it will be shown with $350, but you can apply the coupon code here. If I apply it, it will be coming to $300. So that's it with the importance and the procedure and the insights of FE exam. And any questions you can ask us, you can discuss. Yeah. Thank you all.
Hello.
Yes, Srikanth.
Hi. Uh,
Hi.
I mean, I've enrolled for online course in FE and this
Okay.
Bhavana, and
Okay.
I have if I have any doubts, in the subject while I am learning that, so I need to make and I need to send a screenshot or something like that to whom? Can you please?
Yes. Once you have joined, I think you might be added in the WhatsApp group batch 5. Are you in the group?
Not
No,
yet.
not yet. Yeah, not since the batch is not yet started. Before starting of the batch, all of you guys will be added in a common WhatsApp group where the students and the tutors will be in the same group. Got it?
Okay.
So that you can drop your doubt there. We will reply. Even you will get our contacts, personal contacts, our WhatsApp numbers, calls. You can drop to our personal chats also.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
I mean, as you said earlier, can you please suggest some, YouTube channels as well? Because uh, I'm gonna listen those channels while I'm driving or something.
Yeah, definitely. I will suggest you even in the notes itself, I have mentioned the YouTube channels which we suggested. Suppose I'll show you on the live itself.
Can I answer this
Yeah.
question, Anu?
Yes, you can proceed.
Yeah. So definitely you can look into Mark Mattinson. It is one of the common and popular YouTube channel, and I definitely recommend Jenny Prep. And for instance, you can see a subject whole review for Mark Mattinson. And coming to, if you want to see any short videos or how to, Jenny Prep mostly focus on how to prepare for FE, what are the strategies, tips, tricks, and how you need to organize things. These all you can listen to Jenny Prep. So these are the two YouTube channels you can easily look into, and I believe the videos which we are going to provide um, is more scrutinized and organized and well like stated to the current syllabus. So when you look into Mark Mattinson or Jenny Prep, they are their videos are aligned with previous syllabus. So few of the topics which are not at all in the subject syllabus right now, so you can listen to our videos while you are in driving too. Otherwise, you can look into Mark Mattinson or Jenny Prep. Yeah, these are the two YouTube channels you're most popular and most of the guys refers to.
Hi, Sai. I have two questions. If you don't mind, can I ask?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can with
Yeah.
pleasure. Yeah.
I think I joined in the middle. Actually, I think you have repeated that. So
Mhm.
what my first question is, I have seen or I heard some of the in some of the states when we are registering our exam in the NCES, so they are asking our transcript from our university, you know they need our transcript directly from our university. If we are trying to provide them, they won't accept. So what is the strategy of that? I mean, is that okay if we are like if we are working in like one state, if we are trying to get the registering this exam from another state, is that okay if we can take it, right?
Definitely, we can do it. It's not any sort of restriction that if you are staying in one state and if you'd like to give your exam from one other state, it should not be a problem regarding the exam wise. But the only hurdle is if you are able to accommodate yourself on the exam day in order to go to the exam center. That's the only thing that we have to
Okay.
focus on. Otherwise, it should not be a problem on
Okay.
behalf of NCS.
Okay. And one more thing is like this course, like what is the duration of this, like how long it gonna be there? I mean,
So the
this course, like.
yeah tentative period is it's going to be 3 months to 3.5 months, as we
Okay.
got 14 subjects. So usually what
Okay.
we do is we align one subject for 1 week. It
Okay.
depends on the pace of the students as well. So if you are doing good performance, then we are more willing to complete it faster.
Okay,
So that's
sounds good.
completely depends on the pace.
Okay, sounds good. That's all I need to know. All right, thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Okay. So our friend is gonna give your insights, your experience.
I'd
Yes.
like to say one other thing here, Vadan. The thing is,
Yes,
we got
please.
two
Yeah.
candidates here in today's webinar. One is Sangameshwar, as I already stated, and one other guy is Mr. Vinod. He also recently cleared his exam. So
Mm-hmm.
two of these two guys are available for today's webinar. So let's listen one by one. We'll request Mr. Sangameshwar to. I'm sorry for the noise that you are listening to, but we'd like to request Mr. Sangameshwar to step in and deliver a few words, which is good for the students to plan for their preparation.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone. So yeah, recently I passed FE. Actually, first I planned taking my own preparation. Even I have my own book. I ordered it, but I not even opened for 6 months. Then I approached even other institutions. They are charging around $1,000. I asked my colleague. He said it's not worth it. Paying thousand. Then after maybe couple of months, I got to know Bonham C2C is offering at 300 to 50 at that time. So yeah, as tutors mentioned, you can prepare by yourself, but you need to spend more time, maybe 5 to 6 months, and we have other things to focus on. But if you take the classes, you no need to spend much time. Just attend daily class 1 hour and maybe spend hardly 30 minutes on same day itself. That is enough. And after that, once course is finished, take 20 days, revise everything, and just you will be passed. It's not that difficult, definitely. And don't think it's like a 6 hours exam. We know in India hardly we have 3 hours, but here it is 6 hours. Don't think even I was in a same thought, but 6 hours it will be pass easily, and you will be okay. And don't stress much. It is easy, and just if you know concept and if you have some decent foundation, then you will be pass easily. And no need to prepare, like no need to spend that much time. Like I hardly spent 150 to 200 hours. Like I started my preparation in December after fall break, and after that, I given my exam on March 4th. Before 1 month, daily usually I will spend 1 hour like that. And mainly when you are scheduling the exam, make sure you don't have any mid exams and other projects stuff, because without checking anything I scheduled random day. But like hardly I think like last 15 days I don't have time to spend uh, uh, on your fee, because I'm busy with projects, and the same time I have some like full-time interview calls. Even I called our tutor Sai Vardhan because I have some doubts in that interview questions. So he's helped me. So I strongly recommend everyone to take your FP maybe after, like before your first year, so that it will help you getting internships. Like if you take by end of your second semester, like year, I planned before end of 2 quarters, but I ended up taking end of the masters. But I strongly encourage you to take the before your first year, so that it will help you in getting the internships. But like once you got that internship, you are busy with, like you may continue that part time. So you are busy with internship, you are busy with master, so it is very difficult to focus. So try to get rid of in before, like before summer or before the end of your first year. And that is the first thing I will strongly recommend. Mm, yeah, that's it. Most of them they covered, because FE they mention, like if you look at any internship or job, they will mention in the preferred. Definitely here, we have to compete with undergrad students. They already doing internship from the first year, like their first year of undergrad. So they have that connection with their companies. So you have to compete with that to get the internship. So like we have to qualify, so that if you have this FE, I strongly believe definitely it will bring a lot of interview calls. Again, you have to prove in the interview, but to get that interview calls, still you need that qualified, like your resume. Yeah, that's it. And if you have any doubts related to exam and that, then I can answer that question.
Thanks a lot, Sangameshwar. We are very happy that you cracked the exam. Thanks for sharing your, experience. Yes, guys, we are open to dots with Sangameshwar. You can openly ask your things.
Hi, Sangameshwar. I
Yeah,
congratulate
hi.
on your FE exam passing. And I
Thank
have a
you.
question regarding the subject. So, on which subjects you have concentrated more when you're practicing and preparing for the FE exam?
Yeah, actually, I am from like structural. So my strength is definitely structural and design that. And apart from that, static is like some basic for me. So mostly I relied on structure subjects and statics. Compared to water and geotech, that's like a just I don't didn't spend much time on that. Just I spent okay. We don't need like permits, no need to spend much time on geotech and water resource. It's like maybe direct type of questions. Yeah, just know your strength, what is like where is the main area you can score, more focus on that. And you have to study 14 subjects, so that like you will have find some simple questions in other subjects. So you are able to answer that question, you don't want to miss that questions. So study all courses and mainly focus on what is your strength. Did I answer your question?
Yes, yes.
And I can say one more thing, like you will get around 10 to 15 questions, like you can answer within 10 to 15 seconds, like just using the handbook. You can search it and you will find the answer. You will get 10 to 15, and again 10 to 15 questions, like maybe you can spend little bit time on handbook, you will able to answer that questions. Maybe 25 questions you can solve within 25 minutes. So only thing is you have to score around maybe 30-40 questions to pass FE. So just where you can get that 30-40 questions, where you can answer that 30-40 questions, more focus on that. Yeah, that's it. You will no need to worry. FE is easy. Yeah, we know like 6 hours is difficult for us, but we have that handbook source is there. Just we need skills like manipulating the equations and understanding the question is the main thing, and that will comes from the practice. And you no need to keep the pen and paper. Just try to read so much questions and just revise that questions. Like if you understand that question, you can easily answer because you have the source handbook to use the formulas or whatever you want. So just you have to understand the question to pass your fee. That's what I can say easy.
Yeah, thank you, Sangamesh, for sharing those information.
Any other questions, please, for Sangameshwar? All right. So, and this is the time we'd like to invite one other person here, Mr. Vinod. Vinod, please take over the session and please deliver a few words in your own words, how to prepare for FE and how FE is looking, how FE look for you, how you
Yes,
dealt
yeah.
with it.
Hi
Welcome,
everyone.
please.
I'm Vinod Makina. Recently, I passed my FE civil exam. I'm from batch 3. First of all, I want to thank to Bono C2C staff for helping me to understand topics. I attended these classes to understand all topics. My first suggestion for you guys is to get grip on handbook. If we are fast with handbook, we can solve 50% of exam easily. Almost in my exam, I solved 50% of paper by using handbook only. Try to utilize all practice papers provided by Bonon C2C. Then you will get, some confidence on FE. And moreover, FE is very easy exam and try to prepare 2 to 3 hours for every day whenever you attend the class for 3 months like this. You crack the FE exam very easily. That's it. If you have any doubts regarding FE exam, let me know. I will try to help you.
That's a wonderful cut to the point speech by Vinod. Thanks, Vinod.
Thank you, my
I
brother.
was
Yep.
like inspired. Yeah.
I'd like to ask one question on behalf of everyone. This may help other candidates as well
Yes, yes.
who are going through the
Yes, my
session now or else after the recording. So the question is to you both. Any of you can answer, either Sangameshwar or Vinod, or else you can
yes.
answer one by one. The question is how you guys felt that you are ready for the exam. So many of the candidates they are in a dilemma that they did not prepare for the 14 subjects on a grant, so they're in dilemma whether to go with the exam or to postpone the exam. So how you guys assured to yourself that you are ready to go with the exam?
First of all, before 2 months, I booked this slot registration and then
Mm-hmm.
I start the my preparation. And first I started with my easy subjects like I'm a math guy, that's why I prepared first mathematics, economics like this. First I prepared 2 3 subjects. I will get easily confidence on FE exam, and then
Mm-hmm.
I will do another subjects. And also as well as I prepared lender bulk textbook too, Bonon C2C uh, handbook, Bonon C2C notebook, and also as well as lender bulk textbook questions.
Mm-hmm.
And finally I will get exam, you know crack
Okay,
the
so
FA exam.
going through all these materials gave you, sort of confidence that you are ready for the exam.
Yep, I prepared
Oh.
short notes on every subject, and before 1 week exam, I did like mock test in bonus C2C app and also NCC mock test, and then I went to exam like this.
That's very good. Good to know. Yeah,
Yep.
and also Sangameshwar, would you like to say a few
Thank you.
words about this question? When you assured yourself, or like when you understand that you are ready for the exam, or how you understood that you are ready for the exam?
Yeah, actually, I think on first day of our like batch 3, or like within first week I scheduled my exam on Jan 2nd. Like as per the schedule, we have to complete our batch 3 by end of December, but like it's extended to February. So I scheduled my exam first Jan 2nd, then I rescheduled to March. Like I not did that much like any mock or anything. I followed like class notes for the concept. Then I followed Linderberg review manual. Like there also they have concept wise questions. I use it to solve like by just closing the answers like solution. Most of the times I can solve easily. Then I thought, okay, I'm ready for the exam. Like I am solving the questions. So I thought it's a good like already I scheduled the exam. However, so where I felt confident because I'm solving most of the questions, and that where I got confident. And yeah, like and mostly like my colleagues said, like you are not going to fully prepared any day, even if you have 2 years, 3 years, you're still you will have that doubt, maybe 5%, 10%. They said no need to worry about that, just give the attempt. If you fail also okay, it's not a big thing. So that I don't want to postpone my exam. So I felt it's okay if I fail, I can give one more attempt. But at least I know that I had the exam atmosphere. So like that, I took the exam. But I spent like good enough time on every subject as per concept.
Yeah, so that is clearly evident that both of you guys had enough time on all the 14 subjects. And also here I would like to bottom line, or I'd like to emphasize, or I'd like to circulate the things that you just said. So as you just said, like though there will be some sort of gap in your preparation, it will be like 5% or 10%. It is not 100% sure that every candidate may go with 100% preparation. So that's okay to accept some sort of deficiency, or some sort of subjects that we are not keen through or we are not focused through. So your target is to give 80% of the questions to be correct, not 100%. So if you target for 80 percentage, then you will be landing with 70 percentage or 75 percentage correct marks or correct questions. So which is ideal for you to get your FE passed. So as Sangameshwar said and Mr. Vinod said, so since your agenda is to clear the exam, plan accordingly, know your strengths, what your strengths are, set up preparation strategy based upon your strengths and weaknesses. As Sangameshwar said, he is strong in structural subjects, and we know he is strong in math and the other subjects. So they choose their strengths. So you guys have to know what your strengths are, and you got to rely most on that subjects. Regardless, you got to understand the other subjects as well, because it's gonna give you good amount of score too. So we cannot take, or we cannot underplay the role of the other subjects as well. And on behalf of our tutors team, would like to thank and congratulate you guys. All the very best for your future endeavors. So from participants, if you got any other questions on top of this, please shoot us.
Yes, a
Hi, Manidhar.
participant has. Okay, proceed. Yeah.
Hi, Manidhar. This is Pawan, and I would like to ask to your question. I'm continuing to your question. Like, is there any minimum score to obtain in each and every subject to pass FE?
No, there is no specific guideline in NCS stating that you should be qualifying in each and every subject, but this says that you have to pass the exam on a overall note. Like, so there is no specific line saying that we got to clear each and every subject.
So, how much it would be? It would be 70 or like 80. So, if we have
Yeah,
to score,
seven,
or if
yeah,
we have to score,
70%.
if we, yeah, saying something. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm waiting for your question to be done so that I can
No, no,
answer
no.
it with complete knowledge.
My question is to you, like we have to get at least a 70 or like 80%, so that if I get any around 75% overall in all 14 subjects, so if it will be the pass, or like it will be if like
Yes, that's a definite yes, Pawan. Why?
mhm.
Because the reason why I insisted 80 is because if you target for 80 percentage, or if you understand that you completed 80 percentage of the syllabus, if not, if you are feeling like you are getting 80 percentage of the questions right in the practice test, then you can go away for the exam, and you will, though you land with 70 percentage during the exam, it's um, pass to the 99 percentage, because so they do not in CS they do not reveal any sort of pass percentage unless and until we fail. If we fail, then they're going to give the diagnostic report. In the diagnostic
Okay.
report, the average mark for every subject they are giving as 9 on 15. So when they give 9 on 15 as the average score, it means that it is coming to the margin of 70 percentage on the upper scale margin.
Okay. And I
You,
do have
you,
one more question.
mhm.
Okay, I got you. Understand. Already clearly explained about this one in the presentation. And the classes are going to be live or recorded?
So they are available in both patterns, both live and recorded as well. But we insist on live. This is because you just heard the testimony, right? What they did is they made live as pattern part of their schedule. So on that specific time, we're going to be teach specific topic on every certain day, and eventually you will be having some room to prepare to yourself. Of course, you can do the same in recorded as well. Both are available to you.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Manidhar. And I know I would like to know the time schedule, like when, like what time you gonna, I will be available in Central Time or Eastern Time. So I would like to
So
know like what time you're gonna take up the class.
to point, it is 8:30 p.m. EST,
Okay, okay.
and
Yeah,
Central Time it's going to be 1 hour shorter, so it means
yeah, yeah.
7:30 is CST.
Okay. Thank you for for clearing my doubts, Manidhar. Yeah.
You are most
Yeah.
welcome.
Okay.
So
One
if
of
you
the
are,
participant, one of the
mm-hmm,
participant has raised the doubt in the comment section.
mm-hmm.
So the saying is like my bachelor's degree is civil engineering, but I am doing master's in project management. Am I eligible for FE? And the next part is connected is in my I-20, I-20, it's mentioned project management, information technology. So there won't be any issue for my opt or STEM opt approval rate. Uh, Did you get the money there?
Yeah,
What the
yeah,
intention is? Yeah, yeah.
yes, got the question
Okay.
completely.
Yeah.
So when we speak about going from, well, first things first. So you are eligible for FE exam undoubtedly because you got your bachelor's from the stream of civil engineering. Undoubtedly, you are eligible to sit for the exam. And the second question is whether it will be a problem with related to the OPT and STEM OPT approval. Definitely not, 100% not, because your FE exam and your OPT, these two are two different streams. They are not going to be connected any part of your life. But the thing is, your visa should be active in order to enjoy the fruit of your fee or PE. So maintain your visa status active, and this is a side thing. So having your FE exam and your PE license, it's a side thing. There should not be any problem for your FE exam and OPT. So not directly related, but it's gonna benefit you with respect to the numbers or the pay that you're gonna get. That's it.
Yeah. Thank you. I think the participant might have got the your reply, and I think one of our student Raju is also doing the same. He's in other field, but he's writing the FE. Raju, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, could you please share your thing experience?
Yeah, hello everyone. This is Raju. I think I am very familiar with all who are already in the Bonham C2C batch. So I am doing masters in IT field, like information technology field, directly. See, in my I-20, it is clearly mentioned like information technology and management. So I already done research regarding this. Like I did my master's, bachelor's in India, but here I am doing masters in IT. So I did research about this. I discussed with a lot of people. So everybody told, see, if you are doing everything clear, so no need to worry about the OPT, STEM OPT or H1B anything. It won't be any trouble. It won't. You don't get anything wrong. So it is not. You don't get any issues. You don't get any any problems. You don't face anything in future. See, in your OPT, it is clearly mentioned like project management. When it comes to engineering, project management is clearly belongs to civil engineer only. No, it is not belongs to any other IT field. So that is my answer. And one more thing, I already completed my course with the Bonham C2C. I just want to share my experience to everybody who are in this session. Actually, I supposed to complete my exam before 15th of March, but unfortunately, I have some issues in here in US. Like, uh, I personally, I met with an car accident, so I stuck in that for like 2 to 3 weeks. So I skipped my preparation. Everything collapsed. But I strongly recommend everyone to join Bonham C2C. See, I think some few of them are asking for any other resources, any other YouTube channels, any other things. But I'm strongly recommend if you attend the classes, if you like if you do homework like at least 1 hour, maximum 1 hour is fine for you. So after completion of my course, I attended some mock test, everything which Bonham CTC gave. So I got good, like 60 to 80% between that. But after the accident happened, I am unable to write the exam right now. I have to restart my preparation. It's not a big deal. You'll get super confidence once you're done with the Bonham C2C. So they are very familiar tutors, three of them. If you text them personally in WhatsApp, also they are giving replies, everything. So that's it from my end. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
One last thing, I think so many people are thinking about the fees. Before joining Bonham C2C, I contacted with two two of the people who are giving the courses like this. But they are at very high end. One are giving the course at 1200 and one is at 1499 some. But it is very affordable, very comfortable, very reasonable. Everything. That's all. Thank you.
Mhm. Thank you very much for your insights related to us. So your words are like thought provoking to each and every guy who are willing to sign up for the course. That's a definite thing, I believe, for them as well. Nice, encouraging words from your side, Raju. We really appreciate that you are
Also,
stepping into to deliver these words.
I like to add one more thing. Like whoever like looking forward to schedule the exam, try to schedule exam on Thursday or Friday, so that you will get the results on next Wednesday, or else you have to wait maybe 10 days if you schedule like maybe Monday, Tuesday, or even Sunday.
I hope everyone got this point. Thank you,
No,
Sangameshwar, once
could
again.
you please repeat this?
Yeah,
So
Sangameshwar.
usually, yeah, usually
Oh,
NCS will announce every Wednesday. So try to take exam on Thursday or Friday so that you will get like immediate Wednesday. Or else maybe if you take Sunday, then you have to wait maybe 10 days. Like not the immediate Wednesday, you will get your results next Wednesday. Like you will be in that tension till you will get that results.
Oh yeah,
So just try to
understand.
take on, yeah,
It's
Thursday.
about like patience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you take
Thanks
on
for
Thursday
the
or
info.
Friday, yeah, you will get immediate Wednesday.
Understood. Thank you.
Much. Thank you, Sangameshwar, for suggestion. And you can see the screen, I guess you can see the screen. This is our website, Bonham C2C. So again, we are guiding you to register. You can go to store. At store, you will get this batch file location here, and when you click on it, you can directly go to the payment page. And coming to the other thing, we suggest you in our website, you can see to kickstart your civil engineering career in USA, especially in USA, we are giving some free webinar in the upcoming weekend. So you can register for that. You can attend the webinar. It's going to be very helpful for you. Our, our director, Mr. Srinivas Reddy, is going to give the webinar. So yes, you can register it and attend the session. I request Mr. Srinivas, to please share your thoughts how the webinar gonna be like.
Hi
If you,
guys.
yeah, thank you.
Hi Manidhar and Chandravardhan and Madhav, and thank you so much, guys. And you guys are providing excellent insights regarding the fundamentals of engineering. And second thing is, congratulations to Vinod and Sangameshwar for passing your fundamentals of engineering. So don't delay for the PE. Just start your pre. Just go with the subjects where you are interested. If you are into the construction management, just try to take one subject at one for a month and just start it. Definitely this PE is going to help you in terms of the job wise. So it's a PE is all about job, guys. So if you have experience, you will get to know that. But before getting experience, if you start your preparation, that clearly defines that how much committed you are into the subject wise, and that subject, whatever the things you are going to learn in this PE preparation, that will help you in your job range. When you are talking with a PE, like suppose if you join any firm, and if you are you might be guided by the PE professional engineers. If you prepare this PE at this time, so when you are talking with those higher officials in your company, so they feel like, okay, this guy had some interest towards the PE, or else if this guy had a fundamentals or the basics into the engineering level basics, so they will feel happy with your joining in their firm, and they will guide you. And so sometimes you have to think about it. So PE, for the PE exam, I think you have to pay. I'm not sure that, but it might be a 750 or $500 application, or I'm not sure. I think my colleagues might know about that exactly. But so company will pay you for that. Okay, even though fundamentals of engineering also, if you are into the any company, so they would pay you this exam fee, application fee, guys. So try to utilize that opportunities. But starting your PE at this moment, that is a good for you. Why? Because if you open any internship or any job opportunity, they will clearly stated that PE must need to achieve, or PE passed candidates we are looking for. So in that case, if you pass the PE also, your standard of asking jobs will be higher, and their standard of paying also, it would be higher. So I would start that. But coming to our next webinar, so the next week, so guys, it is many internship opportunities and many job opportunities we are we available in USA. But whenever I got a chance to work on different architects or different MEP and structural engineers and general contractors, when I got drawings in front of me, and I was curious to see their opportunities in their website. I will quickly I will see the logo and the company name, and I will go to their company portal, and I will see their careers. I'm seeing many opportunities in that in those career sections in their personal websites, but many opportunities whether we are going to discuss. Why? Because so I'm guiding many people on this guiding this internship and opportunities, and also how to start their internship preparation, or else job, how they can crack it jobs easily. So I'm every day I got calls, and I people need to schedule a meeting with me to have the suggestions on this particular concept. And I used to tell them different source of ways to reach out to the professionals, or else say HRs. So I'm going to explain you everything over there, and I'm going to show you how the resume should be, and how you should create a portfolio. Resume, one thing, doesn't help you anytime, guys. Resume is not our kind of one hall ticket for exam. So many things were there. So getting a job is easy, but how you are getting is also important. Why? Because sometimes people come for me when they are in a 2 months duration of in the USA. Once they completed their masters, and they started their preparation, and they started their OPT, and then once they had a 2 months of time, they will reach out to me and ask me a suggestions. How could I get the job? So 2 months won't see sometimes, and I will explain them how to sort out the things within the 2 months. But if you had a time, if you are in a first semester, I always suggest you start your job applications or preparation, FE preparation, when you are in a first semester. If you already delayed, and if you already completed 1 year, it means you have wasted a 1 year completely. Guys, you don't have much time in USA. So many people are in USA, how the time will flies. But coming to the professional life, we should definitely need to care about when we started our journey in USA. So don't delay it, guys. So one day you might looking for the people who can help you. But if you started your preparation and job applications and fundamentals of engineering, definitely you feel happy. Many internship jobs are available in the market. So if you crack an internship job, so you don't need to apply for a H1B sponsored company for an internship. You just go for there, and if they ask you need a sponsorship, click on no. Why? Because many companies will give an internship to show their company we have hired a few engineers for internship. Once after 3 months they would say okay, leave it, that's it, we have done with your internship. So once you completed your masters, come back, we will think about it. So for the full time. So this is the pattern is going here, many companies. And the one thing I was so sad about this, the one thing is people are always try to catch the top companies, guys. Don't go for top companies. In USA, many companies, many small companies were there. So small companies, they are good at paying, and they will sponsor you. Why? Because there are small companies and they need to retain an employee for a longer time. If the company wanted to retain you for a longer time, they will provide you H1B. So in that case, just think about it. So many small companies were there. So if you start applying for the small companies, definitely you can see the internship opportunities. If you start looking for the all the top companies, if I ask you someone how many internships you applied, he will say ecom I applied, and some many top companies are there, Jacobs. They're telling this all the top companies. So the top companies won't look at you guys for an internship wise. So just try to check for the normal. These are all things we I'm going to discuss with you. I'm going to help you with all these things in the next upcoming webinar. If you get a time or if you get a chance, try to enroll for that webinar as well. And I will get you guys. And if you have any questions, even though I had like in my I hope many people are know that I had a YouTube channel, Civil Engineer in the US. So if you go there, and because of that channel, I got an opportunity to talk with many people who are from the IT to civil engineering transition people. So in that case, many people got their jobs in the civil engineering. Recently, one guy is working in a Dallas. He enrolled into fundamentals of engineering. He took some of our courses to get into to cover that IT in USA. So then after that, he got a job opportunity in AutoCAD. At this moment, he's working in a Dallas, and he's working on a project, civil projects, actually civil in the sense it's like a grading plans, preparing a grading plans, and giving a site plans, these kind of stuff. He's working on that right now, and he was trying to learn a Primavera and Bluebeam, those kind of jobs. Why? Because he wanted to migrate himself into the estimation roles. This is how he took a master's in IT. Okay, but we trained him, and in such a way that how to get his job in a civil engineering, and he got the job within 3 months, guys. That's it. So we do have many opportunities. I personally known many people who shifted their career from IT to civil engineering. So even they had a bachelor's in uh, civil engineering back in India. So thank you so much, and happy to see you all of you guys here, and definitely we'll meet you there in the next week. Thank you, Chandravardhan, and thank you, Manidhar, and thank you, Madhav. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Srinivas. It's gonna be a very good session on next weekend. Definitely, we're gonna attend this and suggest you all to attend this webinar. Yeah, that's it. End for the session. If you have any more doubts, you can contact the team. Thank you all. I'm ending the session.
Thank you.